This is Anthony with You Are Not Alone. I want to talk to you about something that's actually kind of important to understand very quickly if you're going to make changes in your process in your life, anything you're doing currently. When you make changes, this is hard for you and other people as well to understand and cope with. So be very careful what happens after you start telling people that you're making a change. There'll be one of three options that they'll probably do. First one's the best. They're supportive. If it's something right, like if the change is something good, like you're gonna be starting to work out harder, or you're gonna try to start a business, you're gonna try to jump into a new career path, and you feel like it's gonna be for the better of you. You feel like you're gonna enjoy it more than your current career path. The first group will be happy for you. They'll be stoked. They'll be ready to support you any way they can. Those are the best people, and those are probably the people you should never let go of, to be honest. Second group are pretty neutral. They'll just say, "Oh, that's cool. Nice. Glad you're doing some stuff," or they won't have too much comment, or they'll just kind of keep it as part of the entire conversation. Those people are also fine. They're just friends. They like to be around. The last group you have to be extremely careful about, and this group will undeniably try to stop you from changing because they themselves cannot, they are afraid of change. And if you're going to change, that might mean if they care about you or they want you in their life, they'll fear the change simply because it might remove you from their life. And you need to be careful of these individuals. They're really not out for you, they're out for themselves. They want status quo. They don't want anything to change because they want everything to stay the same because they like where everything is. B, they will bring you down. Those individuals will bring you down. Let me say it again. Even if you keep them in your life and you start on your process, they will bring you down. So you need to have two options with those individuals that you have to respond to them after they do that. One, just remove them from your life. That's hard for most people. I get that, especially if it's someone, family. People have these views on family as if it's supposed to be something more than just the fact that you're related. If they're not helping you with your goals, that's not really family. I promise you this. That's not your real family. I apologize for some people that feel like that's incorrect. You're gonna have to get over that one. If they're trying to bring you down or trying to tear your growth down, that's not family. Not in my eyes, anyways. Or B, you can tell them and you can try to work with them. Say, I understand you're afraid. Just because I'm changing doesn't mean anything. If you truly love me, you'll help me in this process and we'll grow together. And if they want to grow together, that's amazingly awesome. If you can change someone around that first off was afraid of your change, but now believes in it and wants to, now became a type A where it's like they're stoked for your growth and they want to help you instead, and they're willing to help you in terms of changing themselves a bit, that's really awesome. Be careful still. Some people will say things just to get you to say okay, but then they'll go back on that as fast as they can. So just be careful with those individuals. I get it. Family, friends, loved ones, relationships, it's all important, and you really don't want to lose someone if you care about them, but you really have to love yourself first. I recently talked with someone, and they were talking about how they were never quite ready to find love. They didn't think they'd ever get married, and they found someone and was married within a couple months of when they started, in a relationship. And they said, "Yeah, I was loving myself so much for the first time. I was dating around. I really didn't expect anyone. I didn't expect to find the person. And not that I'm amazing, but it was such clear pitch to me. She's like, no, you were. That was the only time you've ever been ready because you loved yourself." And that's the message here, the deep, deep message. You gotta love yourself. If you're trying to go into relationships and you don't even love yourself, how do you expect to love someone else? That's tough. Love yourself. Find people that want to support you. It's very hard to go the hard path alone. If you have people around you that want you to succeed, it'll be that much easier because it's like a long road trip. If you don't have someone in the car with you, it gets real quiet and it gets real lonely. This is Anthony Smith. You are not alone. I'll talk to you all soon.